What is going on, guys? Today I wanted to do a holiday special gear review of the Burton Ripcord. I have the 2019 version. They have a new graphic for the 2018, but the board is basically the same. And the reason I wanted to do a review for this board is because this board is the sole reason I honestly think that I like snowboarding now as much as I do. I was a skier for 20 years, and last year my friends convinced me to go. I told my cousin Brandon, I said, if we can make it down a trail without crashing, I'll buy a snowboard. And we finally did it on our second trip. I was a little hesitant about it, but I thought, what the heck, I'll get one. And this is the board I picked up. I think it is absolutely perfect for any beginner rider, anybody going from a rental board, wanting to take that next step and to really get into snowboarding. It's extremely forgiving to ride. It's really easy to ride, and I've taken it down anything from greens to blacks. I've never had an issue on ice, slush, all sorts of conditions. I always have a very fun, predictable ride on this thing. It has a Burton's easy beveled edge technology on it, which really basically means it's going to keep it from catching an edge. I know in the early days, I caught a lot less edges than anybody else did. I barely remember having it happen. And you'll kind of get on your edge, but it's it's there, and then you can easily get it right back where it needs to be. It doesn't just flip you and face plant you on your back like a lot of boards do. It's got an extruded base on it. It was relatively easy to maintain. I think every 3 times or so, maybe 2 if we had a lot of ice, I would put a fresh coat of wax on it. I don't really have any scratches or anything on it either. It's in really good shape. It is a relatively flexible board. I think it's ranked as a 3 or 4. It's soft, but a little bit stiffer than my Capita horoscope that I have now. But it still was really easy to butter on. It's relatively easy to pop an ollie. If I had to say any complaint about it, it felt heavier than other boards that I've ridden now, but I think it honestly just helps it be more stable, and it helped you stay planted on the ground. And like I said, it was always a very easy, predictable, and I never had a bad time on it. Even going down really steep blacks, it always was really easy to control and really, really fun to ride. It's got a flat profile on the bottom, so it's all your contact points are on the ground until it gets rockered in the tips. I don't know what else to say about it other than, I can't recommend this enough for anybody else out there who's looking for a board to start snowboarding on and really have a good time. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments or shoot me a message and I'll answer. And again, this is the Burton Ripcord, and it's a really, really good, fun beginner board, to have.